Hi guys, and welcome to a new video, and today it's highlights video from FXR Season 3 Division 1 season opener in Australia. We have a new season here in FXR, new season, new challenge, one division higher than last season. It's Division 1, the middle division, with team again with Fista, and this time Alpha Tauri. As we go into my Q3 lap, best lap I have recorded because my recording just shut down mid-quality, so I hope there wasn't a better lap, but if it was, I'm sorry because I don't have it recorded. So as you go into turn 3 right now, as you can see, I really did a bad drive through here in this chicane, but in the end I gained some time by a much better exit. Going into the turn 6 it is, I believe. Yeah, on the limits, right on the limits, a bit more, and I would get an invalidation. I had no idea what to expect. How am I on pace against these guys? As it's a new division, new season, new people. Some former PX drivers, some D2 drivers, some beginners in this division, some people from D2 last season. Yeah, like some people from D1 last season who just stayed in the division. Yeah, a mix of drivers. So I didn't know what to expect, but as you can see, I have a purple sector 2, and I had a decent lap, quarter second better than the last time, which I think is decent. Yeah, but as you can see here, I just a bit fucked up the last turn of the lap, so I lost a tenth in the last corner, which gave me just a 1/10 up into the 20.0, which is third place. Which is nothing crazy, as my PB is 19.1 in time trial, and in quality it's I think like 19.6 or 19.15. And now we go on to start. I'm starting P5, my teammate P7, and here we go. One light, two lights, three lights, four lights, five lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. Yeah, very long wait. I was thinking if I don't have like the bugged lights as you can have in this game, like they just shut down later for no reason. Yeah, I get overtaken into turn 1 by Neo Element. Checkers spinning in front of me, so I back in P5. Neo Element, the former D2 rival, is in front of me, rival of my teammate Fister. Yeah, I get a bit of touch here from Drovder from behind, but we both survived it, and now it is a bit stable. We are with my teammate P5, P6, which is very good, I think, and in the lead is Risky, then is Chrysalis, Max, former PX driver, and Neo Element, D2 championship runner last season. And 7th, Vapor, who is the new into this league, so I had no idea what's his pace, same as Chrysalis or Risky. Yeah, a lot of new people here, so I have no idea which pace is good, so I was thinking like, yeah, top 5, top 6 would be great, I think. That's like what was my goal for the race in Australia. As Australia is my favorite track, so I put it a bit high. If it was something what I don't like, I would put it like top 10, because yeah, it depends if you like the track and a new field. Yeah, I had no idea where my pace is, as I said. So decent start, I think. Like, I hold the position, which is not usual on me. I usually lose position on start and then I just gain it by penalties or some spins from guys in front. Yeah, that's the first lap. Coming into the turn 3 of lap 2, a fight behind me of Fisto and Vapo. And Vapo get through, and I nearly lost the car here. Nearly crashing into Wolf. Fortunately, I hold it, so I didn't crash my car, because that would be very sad if I crashed my car in second lap. But yeah, I held it, and I still in P5. Unfortunately, Fisto lost the position to Vapo, as I said, and Vapo is P6 right now. And the people in front of me, because of that wheel spin, ran away. They are 1.8 now, which is a bit too much than I really wanted, because it's out of the DRS, and Vapor is 2/10 behind me, which is in DRS, so it should be easy for him to pass me when the DRS comes here. Fortunately, in Australia, it's actually possible to overtake as defend. I mean, because the track is very tough to overtake, as here is basically one real overtaking spot, and that's the third turn. And now we go into lap 4. As you can see, Vapor really close behind me. Yeah, fortunately I hold him here. I thought Dirtier will kill him, but he's still very close. I'm defending on the inside into this chicane, but he goes around the outside very late on the brakes, very late. and he gets through, and he's P5 now. So we both, me and Fister, lost position to this Williams driver. Yeah, so I'm P6 now, 3 seconds behind Neil actually. So the gap between me and Neo was higher and higher. And now safety car on lap 6 because of Foxhound crashing in turn 11 and 12 behind me. And Neo in front, as we can see, has a time penalty. By the way, of course, we decided to pit on hards as it's just 2 laps before our pit window, or 3 or 4 laps, depends when you pit, because it's Australia and hards can stand really, really long. So we decided both to pit and double stack it, which helped Fister a bit, but he went for it because it's much better than just go on track, you lost much more. So we went into the pits double stacking, knew that we'll probably block Renault drivers as there will be a standing Alpha Tauri in the pits, which is exactly what happened. Speedy Joe got held by Fister, who had to come into the pit later, and Speedy Joe just got stuck by him. So we are coming out of the pits in P9 as there are some back runners who will start mediums or hards, and they obviously did not pit in the safety car because it wasn't that worth for them. And now watch Vapor. He just went straight into the wall. I was confused, very confused in the race, but it's probably wing damage for him. So that's a possible P8 and still some people in front who are who have to pit, which can give me another position. So yeah, I was basically where I was, maybe even better. Vapor did not pit, so I knew I had to have to overtake him as soon as possible because he has a damaged wing, and he would hold me up if I didn't hold him. And there's some Williams, I think it is, spinning behind me, as we can see on the straight. Probably Cheggers as Vapor is in front of me. So if it's Williams, I'm not sure if it's Williams, but probably is, then it is Cheggers, the former PX driver. Now we go into the second sector. Yeah, basically I held the position on restart. I'm 8 tenths behind Vapor. Max P7, the former PX driver, 2.1 in front of me. So yeah, these were people, the PX drivers, who I'm thinking like, if I beat them, it's fine. Like, yeah, it's a PX driver. That's great to beat the former PX driver. And now we go into the end of lap 10. Big fights in front of me, as we can see. A lot of fights there. Kyoto, Neo Element, Max, Vapor, a lot of people fighting. So I was thinking, yeah, I can get some positions by these fights. It can help me actually. But still help P9, no attacks. And DRS is now enabled, and this just shows us it's gonna be a DRS train, I thought. By the way, there was a McLaren spinning, and it was risky, not the Kenners. So that means a driver for position, who was leading the race before safety car, spun out and crashed. And that was a Max in the wall after the contact with Kyoto on the straight. And Vapor is attacking now Max into the turn. It's the first sector, I forgot the number, I'm sorry. And now again, and they touch, and Max is spinning. I unfortunately didn't get in front of him, but I got in front of Vapor, who, as you could see, had an end plate gone after that touch with the wall. And as you can see, I'm much faster than Max, so I'm going to overtake him as well, and I'm in P6 now. Kyoto and Neo Element in front of me got 3-second time penalty, and Kyoto isn't even for position as it's a driver who started on hards. So for me now, it's a P5, and also I knew there's a Kenners and Lankard in front who also did not pit because my engineer told me, so I knew this is a net P3. So this is a very, very, very good pace. I'm very happy with my pace, to be fair. In this race, as we can see, I just held the pace with the former PX drivers and with the top of the field, basically. The only one who is in front of me and is for position is Neo with Chrysalis, who are completely destroying me. And now I failed, and Max is going down the inside into the same turn as Vapor went last time. And again, around the outside, trying to overtake, but yeah, then he backed up as he saw nothing there and didn't want to lose much time. Going on the straight, he's 3 tenths behind me, but fortunately, he don't have enough speed to overtake me here. He's too far. So still P6, yeah, very decent in my opinion. I think decent pace. I'm still holding the pace with Max and Kyoto, but yeah, Neo Element is around 3 seconds in front of me. I knew I have to get into that 3 seconds as he is for position, and that 3 seconds can drop him behind me. And I also knew I can't afford getting a penalty as I would drop behind Max and Fister and didn't get in front of Neo. But yeah, I'm catching the gap a bit, as you can see, and I'm very close to Kyoto. I have to overtake him because his old hearts are starting to drop down, and he'll hold me back as he's very slow on that old hearts. And the used hearts are very painful, so me on the fresher hearts have to overtake him as soon as possible. Do not lose time to Neo with Chrysalis, who are actually right now the people who I want to catch. But unfortunately, the Australia is very tough to overtake, so it's not easy to get past this guy. I'm very close now, so I'm thinking I thought I could do it, but I just lost the car here. Got warning for it, which is unfortunate. I tried to go here down the inside. I was very far. This was so close. I mean, there was nothing between our cars. I think that was, oh my god, that was like millimeters away from absolute catastrophe. Absolutely, that would be race ending because that would be big damage and spin if he touched me. So, oh my god, thank god that there wasn't a touch. And now again, I'm close. I'm very close. Not going for it into turn one, as turn one is not exactly the overtaking spot. It's very tough to overtake here. Now we are on a second DRS zone, turn 3. I'm trying to go around the outside. He blocks the way, so I'm trying to go down the inside. Unfortunately, not getting through. But still very close behind him, so I thought there is a lot of opportunities where to overtake. But I knew I have to do it fast because, as you can see, Neo is already 4.2 in front. That's just too much, you know. It's too much. So I thought I can actually try to overtake here, as there's a hard braking zone. So I tried. As we can see, I'm very close. But yeah, I just broke too early, so I didn't get there. But he loses the car here on the exit, and I'm getting through. Also, Max gets through, and we both overtook Kyoto. But Kyoto doesn't give up, as we can see in the mirrors, and trying to attack Max. Also, Fister is there, and they're going side by side to 11 and 12, and Kyoto spins there. And he's out of this fight, dropping far back down in the field with having to pit, so not very good for him. And now lap 17, I'm 5 seconds behind Neo Element, and I got a 3-second time penalty, so I knew I have to overtake Neo if I want to beat him. And also I have to run from 3 seconds of Max and Fister, which is not easy, to be fair. Not easy, because these guys have very nice pace, very similar to mine, so run away for 3 seconds. It's not easy. And again, VSC restart in this place. What is this? My luck on VSC restarts is actually crazy. It's so bad. And as you can see, Canners and Lanka are pitting. As expected, they wanted to use the advantage of the VSC as they have to pit still. And now we have the standings as it is. No one in front is going to pit. So it's Chrysalis, Neo, me, Max, and Fister, the top 5. But I and Neo have 3-second time penalty. Fortunately, I'm already 3 seconds in front of Fister, so I would drop just behind Max and it will be a P4. But as you can see, Neo got a penalty here, which means P3, because I would skip Neo and Max would skip me, so it's P3, and for Neo it's P4. That would be actually very good to the podium, and debut race in T1 would be very cool. But I get another warning, and that's not great, because every warning is not great, because you can just get another penalty. And I'm closing up on people in front of me. It's 2.1. That's enough. This is what I wanted. I knew Chrysalis is not gonna get two penalties, so I actually didn't care about Chrysalis. I cared only about Neo and Max behind. I knew I can't run away from him, but every lap I was hoping he can actually get a penalty. I can somehow force him to get a penalty, which is very tough if he knows he has to just drive safely behind me and hold in the DRS. But yeah, I just wanted to force him to get a penalty somehow, because like he would, for example, just do a mistake. It's easy to do a mistake in Australia and get a penalty. And here is VSC in lap 26. I'm losing time behind VSC, as we can see. I'm very far from Neo and Chrysalis, but I thought I can actually somehow catch on them through VSC if I manage my delta right. It's actually, VSC is very tough to manage right, and as you can see, I manage it badly because I'm 2 seconds. Okay, it's not bad. It isn't that bad. It's not similar to the start of the VSC. So 1.8 overtook Fister, as we can see, but he has a 3-second time penalty, so Fister should get in front of him, so I didn't care that much, because I knew it's P5 for him, and P5, P3 is absolutely great for a team, and it should be a Constructor Championship leading race. But as you can see on minimap, Fister is too far behind Owen. That's not great. That's not great. In the last lap and 3 seconds, like 3 seconds is not that much, and he's not that close. But I was hoping it can be 3 seconds, but I wasn't sure because it's I have no idea how much on the map is 3 seconds. So yeah, I was just hoping he can hold it and be in the P5, which would be absolutely incredible. In a debut race, P3, P5 would be cool, I thought. Uh, and still, I was still hoping that Max can get the penalty. Like, yeah, I really wanted him to get the penalty, and nothing against him, but it would help me so much as I would get into P2 instead of P3, and that's a big difference between points. As you can see, he gets the penalty in 11 and 12 in last lap. That's literally last sector of the whole race. Like, the race was like 90 sectors or 97 sectors, and in the last sector he gets a penalty, which forces him not to skip me, and actually I will end in front of him, and I'm 1.6 behind Neo, so it is P2 in a debut race in T1. I was really happy with this race. Actually, I was very happy with my performance and with my race pace. It was decent. I could hold the pace with the front runners, as we could see on the Delta. I had actually similar pace to them, which really boosted my confidence. And yeah, this race just showed me that I am actually capable of having decent races in this division. But as you can see, Fister just spun on the last corner and dropped to P8, and also Venom got his penalty removed, so P9 for Fister. Unfortunate. Hopefully gonna be a good result tomorrow in Brazil. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late with the video. It's gonna be up Saturdays usually, I hope, if I hold my schedule. I'm very late, one day before the race. I'm sorry. But yeah, P2, P9. For a team, decent. We are P2 in the constructors, but yeah, it happens. Whatever. I'm very happy with my performance, and that's enough for me. I'm for sure I'm not disappointed with this race because I didn't expect to end up that high. To be fair, like it's just 4.6 behind the winner, even when he had the penalty. So on track it's 1.6, and that's very close. So I'm happy, and let's see if I can carry on this momentum into the next races. I actually really hope that I can carry this into Brazil at least, which is the second round tomorrow. Yeah, gonna be fun. This this division is fun. A very competitive grid. You can end 10th or first. People are so close to the pace. So yeah, it's very very tough to get a good result here. I think it's very competitive grid, and it's gonna be very interesting season, very interesting fight in a championship for every position. It's gonna be very close, so I hope it's gonna be fun. And yeah, this will be everything from me, I guess, because I have nothing more to say. So I wish you have a great day or evening or whatever you are in, and I think I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.